This is the Chevy Cruze, the first generation, and lots of people, lots of owners ask how you deactivate traction control. First of all, don't deactivate traction control if you don't know what you're doing. So only if you need to go up the hill when it's muddy and you just can't do this with the Stabilitrak and with the traction control on, only then use this traction control off button. Here is the button near the shifter in the first generation of the Cruze, and when you press it shortly, when of course the engine is running and the ignition is on, when you press this button shortly, you will only deactivate the traction control. So it will only deactivate the feature that applies brakes in your cars and makes sure that the wheels don't spin, so the wheels don't slip a lot when you're driving in a muddy or snowy road. Only traction control. But if you press and hold this button for about 3 or 4 seconds and then release, you will deactivate the entire Stabilitrak, which is a stabilization system in the Chevy cars, in the Chevy Cruze. And this feature controls a lot of things, not just brakes. It also uses brakes, ABS system, but it also uses the engine speed, so it can lower the RPMs of your engine to avoid wheels spinning. And it will also use a lot of other sensors, using the stability sensors like yaw rate sensors and all the things. So it will use a lot of things to stabilize your car on the road. And only when you press and hold this button for several seconds, you will deactivate the Stabilitrak system. After that, when you're done going to your slippery hill, you just press shortly this button and you activate all functions back easily. So you will need to make sure that you don't see any traction control lights here on the dashboard after you activate them back. You mustn't see these lights when you're driving on just on a normal road because this is a safety system. It's very important to have it activated at all times.